Everybody, welcome back to another live stream. It's been 2 weeks since I last did my cloud gaming scrub down. I'm back today. I could have done it last week, but I landed at 10 p.m. on Friday. And so if I streamed, it would have been midnight here, which is 2 in the morning in California, 5 in the morning in the East Coast. That might have been actually good if I now that I think about it. But so I was trying to do it earlier, but I had to run around a little bit and take my wife's old car to get fixed so I can sell it. Give me a second. Yeah. I think I'm too low sometimes. And we got Mr. Urban World in the house. We got Sanchez jumping in. What's up, guys? What's up? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I'm super blue and green. Oh my god, everything is bluish greenish on my screen. I didn't realize how intense that was. I might have to switch one of these colors. What's another cool color? Let's see. We'll try purple for a little bit. Still looks blue. Maybe it's just my color temperature. Look at my belly. I'm looking at the video when I was messing with that. Oopsie, I might have ate a little bit too much. I just finished eating dinner. I kind of rushed it because I didn't want it to get too late. I wanted to get this show out so we can talk about the news for the last week and a half. Probably it was really only like about 3 days, but you know how news tends to drag for a little bit. Let me do something real quick here. Okay, so we're gonna switch screens. Let me see. Are there any admin stuff? So we're doing a giveaway. Every stream we're gonna do a giveaway. So make sure you guys enter. Mr. Urban World did it work? Yeah, it worked. So Mr. Urban World's in. I got about 40 games still up right now. Check something like that. I didn't really do a good count, but check the description. There's a game list of file on there so that and then so that you guys can choose the game and don't feel guilty. So I mean, you guys are here supporting the channel. So if you're here every day and you win every day, I'm okay with that. I think most people are gonna be okay with that, especially if it's just one or two. So it doesn't bother me. Besides, if there's a game key that I get my hands on and I want to play it, I just keep it. So you're not really taking anything away from me. So yes, 15 left. Let's see. I think there's more than that, but let me double check here. So it says there is 56, and then you gotta minus the red one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 50. Oh, I lost count. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think I lost count again. But 17 minus it, so it's about 39, 40, somewhere around there. Uh, I mean, you never really know what's good and what's not. You know what I mean? A lot of these are indies. Obviously, the double A's, triple A's leave pretty quickly, but sometimes some people just love indies. So you just never know if there's something. That's why I want to. That's why I like putting a link on it to either Steam, Xbox, or the next list is gonna have some games from GOG, so you guys can click on it and see a preview of the gameplay or at least some information on it, and then it helps. Instead of you doing the research, I just look for it, look for the link of the store, and then that way it kind of helps you out right there. Let's see, let me start reading here. Just saw your post. This is in Discord. Oh yes, I just, that's what I do in that beginning stream is starting point period. I just start dropping the link on Discord and Twitch, not Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. I don't know if I get any traffic from Facebook. I wanted to do a stream on Facebook too, but I'm super cheap. I didn't want to pay for the upgrade so that I can stream to more than two places. Here, that's what the emergency. What's the no emergency? No emergency. Let's see. When will the first cooking video of 2023 come? The cooking video. I haven't really done any cooking video in a while. I just got myself this right here today. One, because I keep pulling my phone out. So the way I kind of move around is I have a little bag that goes across my chest. I got my wallet, keys, and phone in there. And every time there's a notification, because sometimes I'm on standby working, in home, but I'm supposed to be working. So I get a notification just to make sure it's not from work. I pull it out, and today's the first time. I always kind of like scrape it on something and almost drop it, and today was the first time that it actually hit the ground. And so for the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've been thinking about getting a watch so that if I get a notification, I can just check, and then if it's important, then I can pull it out. But if it's just like a regular app giving me some random notification, then I don't have to worry about pulling it out every time. Because the case that I have on my phone is it's not really a protective case. It's real thin, and it's a Samsung cover that it's like a little book. When I close the front cover, there's a little window that tells me the time and everything. So I thought that was gonna be good enough. But then I realized that I keep pulling it out, and sometimes that little door gets caught up, and yeah, it's just a little dangerous. So I decided to get this phone. Plus, it was free. I had to get a new line. That's how they get you, anyways, right? I had to get a new line, and the line's $10 a month. So really, if you think about it, I'm paying like 120 every year, but we'll see. By the time this one, it's a 500. Is it a 500? It's so when they come out new, it's a $500 watch. So that means I can go 1, 2, 3, 4 years. If I can keep it for 4 years, it basically pays itself off. You know what I mean? And by then I can get the next one that's free and do the same thing over and over. I don't like doing that. That's one of the reasons why I'm not subscribed to every cloud service, because it can get a little bit too much sometimes, but we'll see. I always like trying things out. Uh, I'm taking a break from VR tonight. Might turn on my PS5 as I watch the stream. Oh, nice. Which game would you play? Not 100% sure yet. What was the emergency? Hope all is good. Oh, what emergency? What happened? Did I have an emergency? I didn't have any emergency. Are all games compatible with GFN2? No, not all of them. And that's another row that I put in just because I'm nerdy like that. I put a list where it says GFN. If it's Y, then that means yes. N means no. And if it says something else, that means it's in there. It's in GFN, but it has to be in that store. So like if it says a Steam key and then on GFN it says Epic, then you have to have the game in Epic. So the game is in GFN, but it has to be in Epic. It's the best way I can kind of put that information out there without confusing people too much. I saw about 15 left. The Japanese games you have are pretty cool. I own one of those for learning how to read. I actually own a couple of those too. That's why I figure, you know what, there's some that I don't have, but I figure, you know what, I'll leave the set just in case somebody wants to collect them and go for them. I have a few though. List seems smaller. 40 left. Yeah. You gotta scroll. You gotta scroll. There's a $30 VR game I want on your list, Primo. Yeah, man. Like I said, every stream that I do, I'm gonna have. So I got about 3 weeks left before I leave to Thailand. That I won't know if I'll be able to stream when I get to Thailand. So you got 3 weeks to win and claim it. You had on emergency. No, I think he was joking. I typed that as a joke since I clicked his link immediately from Discord. Yeah. Came in. If I win, I'll give you the game. Aw. Must be Sirento. Yeah, I don't know, man. You guys are making me curious about VR. All right, so let me switch screens. So again, I do it every time and kind of do a little explanation of the show. It's the Cloud Gaming Scrub Down. I just went through Google, look through the news for some relevant Cloud Gaming news. I brought up the articles and we didn't go through them. So some of them are going to be boring, some of them are going to be interesting. Most of them are going to be just informational. So sorry if I keep. I just ate, so it is what it is. All right, here we go. So let's start out with the free games that you can claim on Epic. Fortunately, we do this show on Fridays, and these games are available on Thursday. So you know what I mean? I guess it doesn't matter which day I do it, but at least you guys get almost a whole week. So if somebody just jumps in and it's a Wednesday and they just started watching the VOD of this show, then they can run over there immediately and try to get these games. So we got Adios, which looks pretty good actually. And then Hell is Others. So Adios looks kind of like one of those explorational, like almost like a it's almost like what's like some of those games you just run around looking for clues and stuff like that. I don't know if there's a term for those. But the art style is kind of nice. Realistic but not really. Kind of cartoonish realism. So it looks pretty good. I like that. So that's adios, which means goodbye in Spanish. And then hell is others. This one looks a little bit retro. It reminds me of Hotline Miami, and it's probably what it is. It's probably similar to that, where you kind of go in and you try to clear the room before you get shot or beaten up or whatever. I don't know which one came first, but one of them copied one copied the other for sure. I think you know what I mean. Don't let Cowboy lie about VR. He doesn't like VR or what? Kind of hype for the Quest 3. Mister will be slim. Hope the price is good. Yeah, would you guys consider buying that Quest Pro for $1,500? I would don't like anything that's not God of War. He's gonna hear you, man. His ears are gonna get hot, and he's gonna come in here right now and be like, "Anybody talking about me?" Yeah, Quest 3 is gonna be fire. I already spent too much money these few days. Bought a bunch of clothes just to go to the shot show. I got a couple $100 worth of clothes, which is a lot for me. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you guys are into fashion, but that's a lot of money for clothing for me. Bought those AR glasses. Obviously spending money on getting ready to Thailand or to go to Thailand. I got into electronics again, so I showed you guys yesterday, but I put this one together, and I got a few more projects that I want to finish before I leave. And then I'm supposed to be getting a new kit every 3 months for the next couple years. So there's a bunch of things that I need to, you know what I mean? That's what I always say. I think one of my finance videos, I was mentioning that uh, just like everything, personal finance, you just gotta practice because you can be real disciplined, and then at some point you're gonna like slip a little bit, and maybe spend a little bit too much, or go on that vacation and you get a little bit overboard, and so then you gotta kind of reel it in and go back to being frugal or at least responsible. And so every 6 months or so, I try to like reanalyze the budget. You know what I mean? Income, how much money's coming in, how much money's coming out, where that money's going. Like once the house started getting cluttered, I want to just grab some trash bags and just start dumping stuff in there to take to donations to the donation places. But it's been a while though. It's been a while, so I need to do it soon. At least before I leave to Thailand, I think I'm gonna do it. Quest 3 will have everything the Quest Pro has for around 4 to 500 range. But how are they gonna sell the Pro though? We only have 8 months to go. Quest 3 better not be over 500. It's a lot of money. I mean, I spent almost 400 for AR glasses, so they will sell it at a loss because it's basically Meta's gaming console. Yeah, they gotta promote that software, right? They're trying to get the market share of the metaverse, just like Microsoft and Sony does with Xbox and PlayStation consoles. I think Primo should jump in when Quest 3 releases. Maybe, maybe. I'm not against it. I'm just kind of cheap, you know what I mean? Okay, so I covered these 2 weeks ago. They're still available. We're still at the kind of in towards the end of January. We got a few more days. But if you haven't yet, make sure you guys head over to gaming.amazon.com. If you're Prime subscriber, Amazon Prime, again, what is it? So make sure you guys claim these. I already claimed all of these. My Amazon, my what is this thing called? Prime Amazon Prime Gaming library is pretty big now. In fact, does it take a long time to load? Let me check this out real quick. And unfortunately, just like the Epic Store, I wasn't into gaming when I discovered it. So, but I did claim some games back in the day on here and on Epic. I think I got the very first free game that I got from Epic was GTA 5, and I don't even know why because I wasn't a gamer back then. But I saw an article, I went to the link, I claimed it, and then I didn't play it till like the pandemic hit. And I wish I would have been interested in gaming back then because I would have had tons of games by now. This thing's having trouble loading. It's officially time for me to start eating healthy. I'm feeling odd as I walk around. Yeah, me too, man. I'm think I'm pushing 270 now. I don't know. I have not checked it for a while. There are any free games? An Epic Store, yeah, the Epic Store I just showed the two. And then this is Prime. I just finished showing. And these are the games that I've gotten for free. You know what I mean? So if I go to all games, these are all the games that I've gotten for free from Prime Gaming. And then there's some good ones, man. There's let's see. Um I mean, I guess the retro games are good, but I realized that I wasn't into retro games as much as I thought I would be. Being that I started gaming back in the day. But Brother's pretty good. I don't know about this Indiana Jones, but I'm assuming it's up there. I like racing games, so they already gave me 8 and 9 for this WRC. Um, what else? There's a few games in here. A lot of indies. It's cool. They're free, so you can't really complain too much. Uh, Calico, I got it for free. That's one of my youngest daughter's favorite game. When I started streaming with her on Stadia, she kept wanting to play that one. There's WRC 8. And then I'm not super into story-based games, but I want to. And so I got all these Monster Island games right there. And then also Avicii Vector, which I really like it. I can't stream it because I get tagged for copyright, but at least it was free. I have not checked it for a while. Okay, it's almost hitting 250. 250? Oh, I got him beat, man. I wish I was 250. But if he's taller than me, then it's still. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start the news, everybody. We're gonna start the news. Let's see. So I just clicked on the link and opened the new tab. You know how if you hit Control, it opened a new tab. So I only went by um what do they call it? The title, I guess. What the title was. So let me zoom in a little bit. Everything coming to and leaving Xbox Game Pass in January 2023, Part 2. Oh, okay, Part 2. I was wondering why everybody was playing Golden Eye today. I guess it just hit not just Xbox but Xbox Cloud Gaming. I think I saw the Helix guy playing it. Um, Jeff played it, but I think he played the original version, like the actual original game, and a bunch of other people I saw him playing it. I don't know, I'm not, but I definitely feel something wrong with my body. I could feel my heart rattling as I walked around. It could be like something that, like coffee or something that kind of raises your blood pressure. Um, right now it's saying I'm at 70. I wonder if there's a way for me to get my heart rate monitor from here to the screen and play some scary games. You know what I mean? I wonder. It says I'm low stress. Low stress. I do feel low stress. Uh, maybe at the end of this. Let's see. Try not to lose my voice, but probably gonna lose it. It came to Game Pass. I never played it when it came out. Yeah, I never played it because I wasn't a gamer back then. But um, yeah, I saw everybody playing it. So here we go. We got Grid Legends going to cloud. Age of Empires. I saw a couple articles of this going to cloud. I don't know. I guess it's a big game because everybody was more impressed that it was playable on the cloud than that it actually came to Game Pass. Uh, GoldenEye, Darker Dungeons, Hot Wheels Unleashed. We got Hi-Fi Rush, which this one I saw other people playing it, and I'm kind of curious about it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's the art style or just the hype of it, but I kind of want to play that one. Inculinati, JoJo's something something, and RoboQuest. Uh, feel the beat as wannabe Rockstar Chai and his ragtag team fight against an evil megacorp with a ruckus rhythm combat. Oh, that's right. That's right, because it's rhythm based, yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I like those. I like rhythm based games. Maker, what's up, man? Oh, did you play it already? Man, you buy games when they come out, huh? Yeah, I gotta get more excited about my hobbies. Sometimes I overdo it though. That's fine. Like right now, I'm kind of into electronics. I'm getting slowly back into electronics, and I gotta hold myself back from buying too many things. Reminds me of Devil May Cry meets Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Like the art between there is it's not open world though, right? Have you played Hi-Fi Rush Primo? It's decent game. Hope they make it in VR. So I don't have X Xbox Game Pass Ultimate right now. I only paid for it for I think it was last month when I was reviewing it, and I'm gonna keep every month besides GFN because that's already paid off till May. I'm gonna try. So I already canceled PlayStation. I'll probably do another stream either tomorrow or Monday, and then I'm gonna jump into uh this one. What was this one? Udemic? Utomic. Utomic, which I accidentally paid for it last month. They had a free 7-day trial and I forgot to cancel it. So I paid for the month and now because I want to review it, I'm gonna have to pay for another month. And I had trouble when I had the free trial. I don't So what happened is I signed up for the free trial. I tried to launch a game. It wouldn't let me. So I'm like, okay, I'll try it later. Maybe it takes 24 hours to come. And then I completely forgot about it. So yeah, so I'm not I need to figure out what's going on with my memory. JoJo's Bizarre Circus Adventure. Yeah, something. Yeah, well, something with JoJo in the front. It's super cheap on CD keys. So there's okay. I'm glad you brought that up, Mr. Urban World. I did click on some links that are gonna show me some specials. Yeah, it's not open world. It's relatively linear with some hidden areas. But for a rhythm-based game, I'm okay with that. So like that Avicii game, it's all linear, right? And I think that's the whole point. Kind of it's kind of like that Rockstar games, you know. I wouldn't expect it to be an open world, but because actually Devil May Cry is also not an open world. It's more like linear. You gotta follow the thing. I usually grab Game Pass cards around Black Friday. Last year got some $25 for 3 months. Ooh, okay, that's good to know. I might do that. Yeah, so let's keep going. Appreciate it, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, so Absolute announces a new handheld console for Android devices. Um, This looks a lot like the come on, Logitech G Cloud. Um, kind of like the thin, kind of round sides. They're okay. I want something you can grab, you know. I want something. Oh, I want something like this. You know, this is the Switch with those third party. I think it's their third party. They're not even Joy Cons, whatever handles, whatever these things are called. And so, yeah, I like these. You know, I have big hands, so if I play with the original Joy Cons, I can't do anything. You know what I mean? I'll just probably end up dropping it. And then I got the um I had the case that you can put on the original Joy-Con, so it gives you that bump so you can actually wrap your fingers around it. But that one broke. So I'm like, well, you know what? Instead of the case, since I wanted a more protective case, I'll just buy those. And they're pretty good. I like those. A lot more comfortable, more fun. Half-Life Rush is main game's favorite game of the year. Wow, that fast? It just came out, huh? Did you say JoJo's okay? Mm, where did I leave off? Oh, okay. All right, good, good. I wonder if there's a way, like a plugin, where I can just click. I gotta talk to Rock, man, because I know he clicks on it and it pops up on the screen, and I might switch over to that. So that way I don't lose up my place, because I'm kind of kind of bad. I'm really bad at that. So I just kind of want to look at it. Currently, one of the promising markets within the gaming industry is portable consoles. They are making a comeback in the market both for cloud gaming and retro gaming. I think the only benefit that I see of having a cloud gaming device is that if you're not using if you use your phone, you get notifications and it kind of messes up your gameplay, especially because a lot of the cloud gaming services, when you come off of the screen, it has to load back up when you go back to the application. And so really that's the only benefit. That's the only reason. If I start playing on the go all the time, then it might be worth it. But not for some of the prices, man. I think I saw an article where the Logitech G Cloud is $50 off right now, but that's still $300. So I don't know, man. Yeah, you guys are making that Steam Deck look good though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hold up on it. Okay. Been spending way too much money. China used to release gaming cell phones and you could put SIM cards inside of them. That's what these handhelds need. Yeah, I mean, I got like three phones right here that I can convert into gaming. So that's one, that's two, that's three. These are phones that I'm not even using right now. There's another one that has a line to it that my daughter takes when she hangs out with her friends, just so we can keep track of her. Uh, so I can take any one of these or that one since it has 5G and just turn it into a gaming if I don't want to use my phone, and I can just turn it. But now with my phone and the AR glasses, yeah, I'm good with that console right now. Without and I got the Switch, so um I'm good for now, man. Good for now. If the Switch breaks or if I, can't handle AR playing video games in the AR, then maybe I'll get one. It's a big maybe. Where's Stadia 2? GFN for me. GFN for me is Stadia 2. Uh, After using AR glasses, I think that's the best way to cloud game on the go, in my opinion. Yeah. Let's see. Did I stream earlier today? No. I was talking to my friend earlier. So yesterday, I was watching YouTube, just hanging out after my stream. I streamed yesterday, right? Yeah. So after the stream, I was just watching YouTube, and then I'm a fatty, so I like eating at night, which I gotta stop. So I was eating some flaming hot Cheetos, and I look over, and my wife had to work today early, so I have headphones on and I'm watching something. So I'm eating and then I see her kind of like get up, and I look over and she just has this look like she's just waking up, like trying to figure out like what the noise is, and then I'm like, oh, oops. So I felt bad. I felt bad, and then I'm like, oh, okay, well, I can stop eating, or I went to the living room, and then I was gonna watch TV, but then it was late, so I couldn't find the headphones that I use when I watch my TV at night. So I'm like, oh wait, I got my AR glasses. What am I doing? So then I took my AR glasses, laid on the couch, and then there's a huge 65-inch TV in front of me, but I'm using my AR glasses to watch YouTube. I think I watched Netflix's You People or something like that with Eddie Murphy. It's really funny. It's kind of weird in the middle, but it was funny. And so I was watching it, and then let's say that if the where I'm lying down on the couch, the TV is from here to like, let's just say it's from here to here. The edge of the glasses are over here. So the 65-inch TV looked like this from where I was sitting, and the glasses 1080p video with QLED looked like big. So I'm like, man, I don't even need a TV anymore. So that was kind of nice. Uh, so I went from feeling guilty to enjoying myself. Mm-mm-mm. The new Razer Edge 5G for Verizon can work with mobile data. I think it's S360 with a new line for 360 with a new line for it though. Yeah, there's an article in here somewhere. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. The problem with Urban Maker, Primo, and Sanchez is that we are rich, regular people living like celebrities and don't know what to do with our lives. I don't know about rich, man. I'm not rich at all. I just gotta be extra careful. I'm careful. I'm one of those better safe than sorry's type of guy. Look at Maker already thinking about the Razer Edge 5G. Yeah, I don't think Maker. You're not gonna buy it though, right? He's got the. I don't think he's gonna buy it. He's got the Steam Deck. I need to try AR glasses. They're nice, man. The ones that I got are nice, but I don't. I bought it specifically because I'm gonna be flying a lot, and I'm gonna be in like third world countries. We go Thailand, Philippines, and all those places, and so I need something consistent for when uh, it wasn't just to watch YouTube on it, but it's so I can try to see if I can stream with my phone or my laptop and stuff like that. And so I needed a second monitor. I almost bought a second monitor, one of those little thin ones that you can buy and connect to the laptop. I almost did, and my friend who I talked about earlier bought one, and he brought it to work, and I'm like, man, that's nice. It's one of those Asus. It was one of those Asus portable monitors, and it has a little folding thing, so it sits right next to your laptop or your phone or whatever. And I'm like, oh man. And then that one was $200, and then I saw the AR glasses, and that was it. I was hooked. Um, I've been thinking of getting a new phone, and you can nab the Edge 5G for 180 with a new phone, so might do that. Oh, okay, that's good. But see, so if you have a specific purpose aside from just gaming, because just for gaming, I don't know if it's the best deal. Yeah, I did see that deal. If you're with Verizon or plan on joining them, it's on a no-brainer. Yeah, I'm running with an S9 Plus with a cracked screen, so been meaning to get a new phone for a bit. It's funny because you have like what, the X series, PS5, top of the line laptop, desktop, and then you have the Steam Deck, but an old phone. That's funny. That's where you know where your priorities sit. Steam Deck is nice, but without mobile data, it can be a hassle if I'm out and about. Yeah, that's true. But I thought the whole point is to, well, I guess most games need to hook up to the internet. Yeah, that's one of those things, man. It's like you go back and you don't go back and forth on it until it makes sense. That's what I did with the glasses. That's what I did with this watch, the phone. You know what I mean? I had an older phone too, a couple years old, and so when it makes sense, that's when you do the take the jump. All right, so I'm not super interested in this game. I wanted to cover it though because I saw everybody streaming it. GoldenEye 007 arrives on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Xbox Game Pass. It's not on PlayStation, I guess. Original release on the Nintendo 64 in 1997. Wow. 1990, that's how old this movie is? Wow, 1997. I was 17. I was a baby. It's a classic first-person shooter for consoles, and in all this time, it had not been possible to play it officially on other platforms until today. I remember like almost probably like a year. I remember watching somebody's podcast in the Stadia community talking about this game and it being all hyped up, and now it's here. It's crazy. It just keeps time just flies, man. I usually take my Steam Deck to my parents where reception is bad and their internet is terrible. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you have to make sure you install those games, right? And it can be reliant on the network. What was this one? Let me. I gotta remember to zoom in. When to expect the most awaited Geo Air fiber that was unveiled during AGM. I don't know what this is. Geo Air. Geo Air. Geo recently announced the launch of Geo Air Fiber, a simple plug and play device to deliver 5G connectivity over the air with no wires. This is probably India. I think I've seen it for India. This device was unveiled during an annual general meeting 2022 by Reliance President and CEO Mukesh Ambani. The device is so compact that it can be carried and placed anywhere at home and in the office for 5G connectivity. Okay, so they're just catching up to the US because when I went to get the watch today, they were trying to sell me on a T-Mobile 5G device. I'm like, I'm good, man. I'm paying for 5G on the phone. Like, look at he was looking at my account too. I'm like, no, no, I'm already paying it for to have hotspot 5G hotspot on my phone. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So you have to put it away. I don't know if he was embarrassed or what. It's one of those things that they're probably mandatory for them to upsell. We got Michelle in the house. We got Rocket. Are you guys together or something? You guys come in uh same time. I know you're not because one's in the UK and one's in America. Hello, hello, Michelle. Welcome. I wish more people would remember to zoom in when screen sharing. Honestly, most creators I watch give next to no thought on how their stream looks, bearing in mind most are watching on phones. Yeah, and in fact, when I came up with this layout, I'm like, oh man, like if I tested it on my phone, and so right now, if I'm tracking it, because whenever I don't know if this happens to you, Rock, but when I monitor my stream on YouTube Studio, it's always laggy, so it makes me think that my stream is laggy. So then I started putting it on my phone so that I can see if my phone is laggy, but it's not. So it's keeping up with my OBS. Um, but yeah, like if I do it like this, even with my bad eyesight, I know that I have to zoom in, otherwise it doesn't work. But I almost thought about getting rid of using this. I almost thought about doing this show with this screen here. You know what I mean? But then I'm like, man, but then you can see people chatting, so I don't know. I basically said, you know what, we'll work with this, and then nowadays you can kind of zoom in if something really super interesting, but that's another reason that I read it out too, you know. And then I always forget how close I need to get. Looks like Monster Hunter Rise is a hit on Xbox Cloud Gaming. Yeah, another game that a bunch of people were streaming. Who was it? I think Ray was streaming that one. Maker was playing with them. I think, yeah, not think. I know Squids was grinding that. I think he finished all the village quests and started on the online quest. So he's grinding that. And yeah, man, I played it like when it came out on the Switch. I pre-ordered it, started streaming it the day it came out, and I liked it a lot. it's just very repetitive, and then at some point you feel like the fights is just way too long if you're by yourself. So you always have to play with somebody else. And then the people that I would play with started kind of dying. Oh, that's not the proper. They started being too busy to play with me. So either way I said it, it sounds weird. So, but yeah, I managed to like get to like 2 million in currency, and then level 70 something. I can't remember if it's 75 or 85. I think it's 75. But yeah, I'm glad to see people are enjoying it, man, especially because it came out at least a year ago, maybe two. I don't know. Overtaking some big hitters on the service only a week after its released. Monster Hunter Rise was an excellent Switch exclusive for a little while, but now the whole world can get their grubby mitts on the wonderful game, and it looks like many are. Over on Xbox Cloud Gaming, the Capcom Classic is fourth in the most popular category after being available for the last week. Oh, okay. It's cloud gaming. Nice. I thought it was just on the hard drive, and I didn't know. I didn't realize it was available in the cloud. Above the Monster Slayer in Rainbow Six Siege in third, Forza Horizon 5 in second, and unsurprisingly Fortnite in first. Yeah. Both our Monster Hunter Rise review and the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak review for in its expansion are glowing. So it's not exactly a surprise people are flocking to the game. Yeah, it's a good game, man. I liked it. I liked it a lot, actually. Like I said, it does get repetitive after a while, but uh, to be fair, I never switched my weapon. There's 14 weapons. I kept using the same weapon. I switched once and I kept dying, so I went back to what I was comfortable with. So if you were to switch, if you were to attempt to get proficient in every weapon with and acquire all the armor, it's, I mean, hundreds of hours, easily. um and each weapon is completely different, so there's a lot there, a whole lot. And I don't think I ever did, because I couldn't find too many people to play with, because I was on the Switch. I don't think I did most of the it's not siege, what do they call those, raids? No, not raids, I forget what they call the other ones. But yeah, there's a bunch of them I didn't do. Oh wow, hold on, let me see, let me catch up. Na, na, na. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Rock. My phone bill was $5 this month, and oh, that's pretty impressive. GFN and Game Pass works with its hotspot. Yeah, I saw Michelle and Rock get off of the bus together. They just got back from McDonald's. It was tasty. Oh, beautiful friendship begin the start of a beautiful friendship. Even when I stream, I have to keep reminding my co-host. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I forget too, though. I forget. There's some times where I finish the whole article, and then I'm like, oh man, I completely forgot. But I read them out. I don't think you read them out too much either, you know what I mean? So maybe for you it's a little bit more I want to say important, but beneficial. Plus, I wonder if whose screen is smaller, because you have Larry, and I don't know what I call this, but yeah, sometimes it's hard for me to gauge, because I just kind of zoom in and I can't tell if it's still too small. Uh, I just peanut butter toast. What? Actually, I just ate peanut butter toast. Oh, my little one hates peanut butter for some reason. Yeah, I monitor on my phone too. In fact, I'm experimenting as we speak, streaming from my new MacBook, but the screen ratio isn't 16 by 9, which leaves borders. Yeah, that's how my laptop is. I got the Surface Book from Microsoft, and it's not a 16 by 9. It's whatever 3 by 4 or something like that. No, it can't be 3 by 4. There's no way. It's like a 16 by 10, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I do have borders on that one. I think you can see it when I stream on the laptop. You see the borders on top and bottom. So I had to like finesse it a little bit. I would say everyone sees chat anyway, as it's in your YouTube as a watch. Future viewers may not, but as long as you read the chat, it's not a problem. I prefer full screen, just you. Full screen, just me. Like, what do you mean? But I have to show the thing, right? So, yeah, for a while I was like this one, but then my face is right on the main thing. So, you know what I mean? So we'll see. I gotta figure out. I think it's too blue. This layout that I have is way too blue. So I'm gonna figure out a nicer layout. And then at first the movement in the back was kind of cool, but now it seems a little bit distracting. So I gotta move some stuff around. Uh, Doing up so late. Yeah, she's always up late. Hey, Mr. Urban World. Hope you are well, sir. Yeah, some of those fights in Monster Hunter are like 30 minutes plus. I average 30 to 45 minutes, man. Like, there's a few times, because what's the limit? 50 minutes? 55 minutes? I think it's like 50 minutes. There's a few times where I ran out of time. You know what I mean? And it happened a few times. So I'm like, okay, I definitely, I gotta fight with somebody else. And I like that you can open it up so that anybody can come in. But sometimes those guys are just way too advanced, and you know what I mean. There's been some times where uh, I would get killed, and then you start up in the beginning, and by the time I rush, and by the time I get to the monster, he's dead already. So it's kind of like a balance. Like, you don't want to kill him too early, but then you also don't want to take 50 minutes. It's pretty late where I'm at, but I don't sleep much, Rock. Maybe once I change my diet and stress levels along with time management, that'll change. It's You got to work on your clock. That's the thing. But hope you're doing good, which I'm sure you are. I've been up a few hours, 5 a.m. I think. It's 6:44 here. It's on Saturday, right? Yeah, Mr. Well. Kind of fell asleep in my comfy chair of doom, and my son came down and turned the kitchen light on, blinding me. I'm usually on VR around this time, but taking a break for the night. Once you meet people and start talking about aliens while playing laser tag, you're there for hours. Yeah, I like VR chat because I would go in there to practice my Japanese. And yeah, you meet cool people because everybody there, if you go to like a Japanese room or you're talking to somebody that speaks Japanese, you normally find a bunch of people trying to practice, and then you start finding a lot of things in common. Chariot Man Gaming. Don't forget, everybody, I have a raffle going on. So go ahead and type in exclamation mark raffle so you can get entered into the raffle. I just said raffle way too many times. Yes, I prefer the second one, but I would just move the camera top or center bottom. Yeah, I never know. Cause see, what happens is I'll move it to the top, and then I'm playing a game, and it's covering something, and I put 'em- I think maybe the bottom. I don't know, something about the bottom right. I think it's the my icon is right there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, as you can tell, I'm not really covering the stories as much as I should be. So so I don't. I think it's just cool to hang out with everybody. But yeah, I gotta figure out something nicer. I have some real cool rooms and VR chat for language learning and sign language and stuff. Oh, sign language. Yeah, I saw some guys that I guess they had the full kit. They had the whole headpiece with the things, and then some of them had like feet. Miss Urban, are there like VR like feet trackers or something? I think some people use like cameras and they can track their whole body. I don't know. Some people had like some expensive gear. Forspoken Amazon Luna release date and more details. Forspoken. So that's another game that I guess they had the demo going on right on PlayStation. Um, and so I don't know. People were saying it was very mixed reviews for Forspoken. I think that's the one with the girl, right? It would never get the perfect position, but as long as you position your camera so that you are looking at the game screen, it will work. Yeah, yeah. So I have to stay on the left because this is my monitor here, my main monitor. So if I put myself on the right, it's gonna look weird. Just composition wise, it's distracting. Yeah, they do have full body seats. Yeah, yeah. Somebody was telling me they have like a whole thing, and I'm like, wow, that's fancy. Now I didn't even have VR. I was just playing on the desktop. Full body suits I know about. If that's what Primo is talking about, outside of that, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I wonder if anybody has one of those little bubbles you get into, and when you step, the whole thing rotates. The military had some. They're always trying to sell stuff to the military, right? These contractors, and they brought one to one of the displays, and there's this huge orb. You get into it, and when you walk, it tracks your movement, and you can back up and you can turn, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, left is best for sure. Yeah. Okay, the buzz around Forspoken, the latest open world action RPG, is palpable. If it's open world, I'm interested. With a stunning visual comes a hefty list of system requirements that could easily leave a gamer feeling overwhelmed. If you're looking to experience this game but don't have the hardware to support it, then Amazon Luna's cloud gaming service can be a big help. Keep reading and we'll tell you all. I don't like when they do that. What do you, I really don't like when they do that. Keep reading and we'll tell you about the Forspoken. It's a setup. Immediately I can tell that there's not gonna be a good ending to this. It's just gonna be like, what? What did I read this for? You know what I mean? I don't know a release date or more. Is that I guarantee you there's not gonna be a release date. For gamers who find their computer struggling to keep up with the intensive system requirements for Spoken, cloud gaming services is their best alternative for experiencing the game. Unfortunately, Amazon Luna isn't an option as the game isn't currently featured on the platform for Spoken pre-release promotion. Didn't shed light on any such promotions, and since then there has been no news or updates about its potential arrival on Amazon Luna in the future. It looks like the gamers hoping to play Forspoken via cloud gaming will have to wait. This is, oh my gosh, man. This is worse than those TikTok videos. I'm only seeing these in TikTok, even though YouTube has shorts. Um, what do you call? Instagram has whatever stories or whatever. I've only seen these videos on Facebook and TikTok where they're doing something and it looks weird or crazy or whatever, and you keep watching and nothing happens. Like I think I saw one where this guy was screwing he was putting screws through a toilet and then started putting rubber bands, linking rubber bands from one screw to the next screw. And then you're like, okay, he's gonna put something on there, or it's gonna be like filtering something, and then the video ends, and it's just so like, I wish I can like just delete somebody's video like that. This is worse. This is worse because it's completely com- like look at the title and Amazon Luna release date and more details. So the release date is there's none, and more detail is that we don't know. Sorry. So that's the risk you take when you just scrub in the news. You know what I mean? When you don't pre read the. Oh, that's so irking. Oh my gosh. Yeah, left is best. Okay. Yeah, okay. That kind of got me irritated. Let me check my pulse here. My stress, my pulse is still 74. Still not stressed out. I guess I shouldn't be stressed out for that. Neat Steam Deck theme brings back Stadia memories. Aww. What's the theme? In the wake of Google Stadia's death, many are searching for an alternative gaming platform to call home. If the Steam Deck turned out to be your replacement for Google's platform, a neat new theme invokes memories of Stadia on the handheld. One Stadia fan took on the project of creating a custom theme for the Valve Steam Deck, which customizes the UI with a bit of Stadia flair. This is done by changing up the accent colors of various UI elements to match Stadia's unique red-orange gradient colors. Hmm. The updated colors show up throughout game pages, menu tabs, and more. The theme was built off of a fork of the round theme built by da 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 da. Other themes are available right now. Okay, but then is this it? It doesn't. That doesn't look like Stadia at all. All right. So they're not all gonna be winners, guys. Like for example, this one. Yeah, I see these a lot. Release date information for game X. You open it and it says there isn't one. Clickbait. If the worst thing to have happened to the, oh my God, it's terrible, terrible, and it gets worse too. Like there's layers to this. As Dark likes to say. Uh, so like when you go to an article, it takes you to an article, but the article has nothing to do with what you were searching. It was a clickbait thing at the bottom. This probably has it. There's a clickbait thing at the bottom of the like this stuff right here, related post. Like they're not. I mean, these look like they're a little bit more related, but sometimes you straight up clickbait. And I'm like, ugh. People can't just enjoy something for what it is. You know what I mean? They always have to. They always have to have their little ways to take advantage of people or whatever. Google has officially closed the doors to its in-house streaming game service Stadia, but the company has doubled down on presenting Chromebooks as a viable option for game lovers. Don't forget to enter the raffle, guys. With the recent advent of gaming Chromebooks and official collaborations with big name services like GeForce Now and Xbox Cloud Gaming, xCloud, man, just name it xCloud. That's what it was before. Chrome OS devices now have access to massive gaming libraries that include the latest and greatest titles from every. Okay, get to the point. Boosteroid worked closely with Google to optimize the PWA to work smoothly and efficiently on Chrome OS. The progressive web app works on both gaming Chromebooks and traditional Chrome OS devices alike. Boosteroid notes that the lightweight, secure nature of Chrome OS is the perfect platform for the company's cloud gaming service. Yeah, I mean, I like Boosteroid. It wasn't, even Stadia wasn't perfect. I guess a GFN is probably the one that gives me the least problems. But I do like the booster. You can play it on your phone and computer, and you know what I mean. You have games they support. You have games that you kind of take it up to your own risk, but they're available for you. But my favorite part of all, I don't know. I mentioned this before, but I don't know how many of you guys were here for that. But my favorite rock, my favorite part of my favorite part of Boosteroid is that, let's see how long it's going to take for this Steam to load up. Is that the games that aren't available on GFN or Boosteroid, if they're under 20 gigs, you can still play them. Does that make sense? Everybody catch that? So I'm gonna try to find a game. Actually, I know which game I'm gonna show you guys. So a good example is From Space, right? As soon as Steam shows up, pops up, I'll show you. But From Space, it's not available on GFN. It's not available on Boosteroid. It's the only place it's available is on like I think Steam, and I don't even know if it's available in console. But I played it on Boosteroid because it's an 8 gig game. So it allows you to install it and play it without any limitations. You know what I mean? And the reason I know this is because when I installed it on this game, so I got the key from, I won a key from the developers. I installed it on my computer. I tried to stream it. My computer can barely handle the game, let alone the game plus OBS. So I couldn't stream it. I think it was just like 1 frame every minute. I'm not even exaggerating. And then when I started testing OBS, not OBS, when I started testing Boosteroid, how long does it take for Steam to pop up? What the heck? It let me install it. It's funny because I was complaining that when you click a game to play, it takes you to like the Steam store, to the Steam library, but it doesn't start it automatically. You still have to click to play the game. And because of that, which I was annoyed by in the beginning, So this is what happened. So I click on a game, and I was doing something else, and then Steam library pops up, and I forgot which game I clicked on. So I'm like, oh man, what was the game I was supposed to? And because it doesn't launch for you automatically, I was scrolling to my game library, and I tried a couple. I tried to put PUBG, but it was more than 20 gigs, so it didn't let me. And then I tried from space, and then installed it, and I played it, and I streamed it, and everything. I have a stream of it. Um, so that's what I like. So that tells me it's a lot like Shadow, but not for the price that Shadow. Uh, you know what I mean? Not for the same price. So you're getting a deal. The only issue is that it has to be under 20 gigs. Yeah, Steam is not loading up. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Anyways, I don't think I need it. I think I made my point. But that's pretty cool. I like that. You know what I mean? No, 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 no. Where did I stop at? There's full body suits. I miss getting rickrolled. That's funny. They have like a little documentary on YouTube about the rickroll, and it goes all the way up to when the it's about the song, and then they cover when the rickroll came up. I think the image was down below. Still here lurking, no problem. And we're crossing New Horizon. Yeah, yeah, nice, nice. So how's it going? How's the reset working out for you, Michelle? I don't get excited for cloud services arriving on TVs and laptops because you can simply play them on a 20 Android box. Yeah, same here. So my booster story is that they approached me to partner last week after exchanging a few emails. It became clear that they were not interested in making it worth my while. The exchange of emails got heated, and I wished them well and backed out. I'm even less convinced by their setup my my behind the scenes experience. Oh, okay. Um, I think me and you are in different levels though. Like you're in the level where you're bringing in people. If you're gonna stream something, if you're gonna, you know what I mean. That's why you get the keys, because they realize that you're gonna get like right now. I think I'm gonna peak at 6. You know what I mean? Just for the timing, my content. You know what I mean? My inconsistency. You're very consistent. Anyways, so you have more leverage than I do. So I didn't go into thinking, you know, okay, I'm doing this for you guys. I'm promoting your service. You're obviously taking a risk if you want to promote it, or even if you just kind of give it a platform. You know what I mean? Uh, but with me, it's like I just want to have a purpose. You know what I mean? Obviously, I do enjoy just talking and hanging out. But I don't know if I send them an email or they send, I forget. I think I'm pretty sure I send them an email, and they're like, oh yeah, yeah, we're willing to work with you, and they gave me hours so that I can play the service. And to me, that's good enough. You know what I mean? Because when I streamed it, like even sometimes I wonder why, uh, you know, I wonder if at some point Outright Games is gonna be like, well, this guy streamed and it got like 30 views. Maybe it's not worth us giving him keys. So that's where I'm at. Like I don't feel like I have a lot of leverage to negotiate and stuff like that. So I can understand where you came from, but I think most people, especially if they're starting out, you know what I mean? Just the fact that somebody is saying, okay, yes, here, try our product, let us know what you think, and you don't have to pay for that product. That's to me, that's a step up for you. You're giving them more value than I'm giving them. So I can understand where you're coming from, but I didn't feel the same way, because to me, that was they had the leverage, and they were willing to um risk it, not risk it. Trust me, I guess. I don't know. Not bad. I have 3 stars. Okay, that's not bad though. You've only been a couple of weeks, right? Kai's in the house. Kai, are you working right now? Kai, I thought we agreed that I have custody of Primo and Michelle on weekends. Bye, I guess. Whatever, Kai. Yeah, but I mean, I've gotten emails from like shady Chinese websites asking me to promote their products on the channel. And then I'm like, okay, send me a unit, send me a review unit. And then they're like, yeah, you buy it on Amazon and then show us a receipt and we'll refund. He's like, no, I'm good, thank you. Here's my PO box. You send it to me, I review it. You know what I mean? Even if it's trash, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, if I had if I had your leverage, I wouldn't even consider it. Yeah, I looked at it as a natural relationship. I'm happy to promote, resell their services as long as they're valued by my input. Expecting me to stream dozens of hours for $5 a month is not reciprocating. Yeah, I mean, they didn't even offer me the $5. I basically did it for free. But then we're indifferent, like I said. So a good example is um, as a photography, right? And I'm sure you can relate with your business. So my photography business, I'm kind of soft. I'm gonna use my wife as an example because she's a lot more cutthroat. So my wife's hourly rate is up there. I mean, it's almost not almost, yes, almost double my hourly rate, and that's to kind of do some hookups here and there, and she does too. But very they have to be really close friends for her to do anything with her pricing. Otherwise, she's either firm on her hourly price. Sometimes if it's not worth the trouble, she'll hike it up just to make it worth it. Um, but obviously, when she first started and she was just learning, I was teaching her and we were trying to get her some contracts and stuff like that. She couldn't do that. So she had to go and do free shoots. Um, she had a friend who was pregnant. I had a little marketing thing on the side of the car. They asked her, "Oh, do you do photography?" "Oh, it was my car." "Oh, my husband does, but if you want, I can. I'm practicing. I can shoot for you." So I'm there when it comes to sponsorships and stuff like that, where you got to do that free stuff first, for you to get to a point where you can actually charge what you're worth, because with that, it's what you bring into the relationship, I guess you can say. About to get off. Oh, so you are working, Kai. Okay, 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 okay. Get off and go stream. About to. What up, Rock? Everybody's here today. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate it. Don't forget the raffle. I decided not to. Um. Uh. What's the word? Not pinpoint. Oh man, I forget the word, man. I can't even think of it in Spanish. Anyways, I forgot. I decided not to like point out people individually for the raffle, because I realized some people don't have interest in some of the games, or they don't have a Steam account, or they're not interested in PC gaming and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna mention that there's a raffle going on. Every time I do a stream, I'm gonna do a raffle. If you're wondering what kind of games there are, they're on the description of this video. There's about 40 games in there, and that's it. And hit that like button. I'm so late on free to play games that I didn't know there was a Pokemon Unite game on Switch. Oh yeah, man. I check once a week or once every other week. I check the free games on the Switch and I just install it and play them and see if I like them or not. There's a bunch of them. What's up, Chariot? I have custody of you too. Wow, am I that far behind? We got lo-fi. I just call lo-fi at the bottom of my the other chat screen. Uh, no, they didn't offer me any money. I mean, the amount of hours to the. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything has a value. GFN don't give me anything either, but they don't ask for much in return. Plus, they upgrade you, right? They upgrade you to the 4080. That'd be a good deal because you're basically getting $10 from them, and it's a good service. So at least there's a benefit for both of you guys, where they do priority up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, that's the plan. I go a new game. I got a new game. Yeah, I wish. So I think the problem with me and story-based games is that I forget stuff easily. Sometimes I'm watching Kai, and She knows the name of every character after like the first time she hears it, and she's like, "Oh, this character is my favorite by name." She names them, and I'm like, man, I can't do that. I can't, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if my brain's just not designed that way, but I can't follow a story. I don't like novels. I don't like reading novels. I can read, like, I'm back into electronics, right? I can read a data page on a IC chip and be 100% in and be like, okay, yeah, that, and then okay, I gotta put a resistor here, and then I gotta do that with the capacitor and blah blah blah. But I read a novel and then I'm like, I'm reading the words and I'm thinking about, oh, I gotta do this email thing and I gotta go over there. You know what I mean? I just can never get into it. I don't know why it is. I don't know. It's just not. I guess I'm just not built that way. Oh, then coffee and a Brewster went up 100 bells. Oh, from the original price. Oh wow. Pinpoint highlight. I don't know what that means, Rock. I think I missed something. Brewster got hit with inflation. Yeah, even Animal Crossing has inflation. Yo, Lo-Fi, what's up, man? Right. Time to make coffee at home. I just tried a Dunkin' Donuts cold brew. And I kind of messed it up, but it's actually pretty good. I like Dunkin' Donuts. We only have like one or two here in Hawaii, but it was a Dunkin' Donut uh, package from Costco, and I tried it. I liked it. I used to hate coffee too, which is crazy. I might play with the Switch in bed now. Now with my AR glasses, I can connect the Switch to my AR glasses and play it like this. I haven't done it yet, but I mean, I did it once to test it out. What up, Mr. Urban World? It might be because I watch too much anime, but I don't. I mean, I watch TV all the time. I like. So right now, I think my favorite comedian, besides obviously, Dave Chappelle, uh, somebody that's maybe not as mainstream. Recently, he became mainstream because he got into some stuff, but Louis C.K. Um, he's funny. He's not everybody's style comedian, but it took me forever to memorize his name. Forever, and then I watched every single one of his specials on Netflix, HBO. I mean, I got all of his specials. I went to see him live a few months ago. He's got a live stream from the Madison Square Garden tomorrow that I'm thinking about watching, even though it's probably going to be the same jokes from the one that I watched. But it took me literally forever to remember his name, Louis C.K., and he made it easier for people. So it's actually, and Rock, you might know a little bit about this. Uh, I'm trying to remember. See, I can't remember the country he's from, but so his grandfather fled the Holocaust to Mexico, married a Mexican lady. Then so the son, his dad, is half Mexican, half Jewish from, I can't think of this country, uh, but the way it's spelled is the way you pronounce it is CK, but it's spelled obviously with an S and some, and so he made it easier for everybody. Just typed in, just went with C and the K, but it's you're actually saying it the way his last name is supposed to be said, but it's spelled with just the two letters. That's pretty good. Mugen Life, man. Mugen Life came to. He's pretty lucky, man. Every time he shows up, he wins the raffle. So you guys, everybody that's here that thought that they're gonna win, you might not. Mugen's got the good luck. Uh, any new series you recommend? Sorry, Twitch friends saying hello. I'm in YouTube chat and can't wave. No worries. All right, so let's see. Luna Plus, Amazon Luna extends Luna Plus free trial from 1 week to 2 weeks. I mean, in case you didn't know, I think you have to. The only way I can get it to show up is you have to go to. I had to go to Twitter for their post, and when I click on it, it asks me for the 2 month free trial. I have Amazon Prime, and then so I have access to the Ubisoft games, not not Luna Plus, but the Amazon games. Oh no, hold on. I don't have access to Luna Plus, but I have access to uh, Ubisoft games and Ubisoft Plus, right? So when I go to the Luna Plus channel, it doesn't offer me those 2 free months. So I had to go to Twitter, if that makes any sense. Um, but I remember when I first played on Luna and when it first was available here in Hawaii. I'm like 7 days. You can't convince somebody with 7 days. Like most people play in like hardcore players might play for every day or something, but most people that Luna kind of fits the criteria for it's like I don't know, like dads or people that can only play maybe on a weekend. You know what I mean? So they start playing on Saturday. They try it, and then by the next Saturday they don't have access to it. So I didn't. I don't know how the 7 days came about, but 2 months make more sense than 7 days. So I'm glad to see that. I'm probably gonna sign up for it because uh, PlayStation Plus Premium. They need to simplify their names, man. PlayStation Plus is expiring this month. I'm gonna try Utomic, and then I'll take the 2 free months. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait until I finish reviewing everything, but I don't know if they're gonna have it available later. So we'll see. Okay, what is this one? All games Amazon is adding to Luna Plus and the Prime Gaming channel in February. Let's see. Japanese tales of that's what my oldest daughter watches now is she reads manga and watches anime, uh, which is funny. She speaks Japanese, so Megu, 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 Megu. Can Rie read Japanese? Hiragana, katakana? Because you think she can read kanji? But it has the hiragana, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, so she used to go to Japanese school, but we pulled them out because it was too expensive, and they were really strict with attendance, and that's when we were traveling a lot. If I knew the pandemic was going to kick in, then actually even that they had to do it from home, so kind of defeats the purpose. Da, 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 da. Yeah. All right. So all the games Amazon is adding. So what do we have here? January was a rough month for cloud gaming overall, given Stadia's demise. But everybody mentions Stadia. Every article is mentioning Stadia. But a few big guns are out there, still adding more games to their service or refreshing their lineups. As for Luna, Amazon has revealed the games it will bring to Luna Plus and Prime Gaming channel in February. The Luna Plus service will gain side-scrolling action platformer. What is this? Vengeful Guardians Moonrider. What does this look like? Oh, okay. It's like a retro game. Okay, retro games. Which debuted on the platform earlier this month and laid back sailing sim sell forth in February. Okay, I like that. I like this art style right here. This is almost like a my time in Frog Island look. A lot of outright games look like this. I like it. I mean, I like the style. I don't know how the game is. Luna Plus, which has dozens of games at this point, costs $10 per month. There's typically a 7-day trial, but until March 18th, I guess I'm going to have to get it soon. Anyone in the US can sign up for a 2-month trial. So March 18th, right there, guys. I'm going to be. Oh, I can get it when I come back from Thailand. I'm gonna try to do a video on a few of the episodes. I have the book collection. Yeah. Kai does a lot of the not a lot, but she has some reaction videos for the popular anime that she watches. 2 months of Game Pass. Oh, it's gonna pop up. Oh, you got me, man. You got me. It's about to pop up over here. Meanwhile, Prime subscribers get access to Luna's Prime Gaming channel at no extra cost. There is a rotating lineup of games each month. Throughout February, you'll be able to play Yakuza, Kiwami, WRC Generations, Potions Permit, and Skatebird. This is the third time the Skatebird comes up to Prime Games, so they need to think about that. The addition of Yakuza Kiwami is intriguing since that game's sequel hit Luna Plus in January. Perhaps Amazon reckons that folks who try this want a remake of the original Yakuza will enjoy it enough to sign up for Luna Plus and play Yakuza. Yeah, I mean, I think that's their plan for all their games, right? That they'll experience cloud gaming and the ease of it, and be like, yeah, I want to do this more. Okay, Razer Edge gaming handheld launches today for $399 for Wi-Fi mode. Okay, so when you first look at the price, it doesn't, it's not appealing, and especially with the $600 for Verizon 5G, because you have to pay for that line, and they're gonna limit your 5G. So $600 to play, unless it's unlimited 5G, which I doubt it. I think you can get, I think you can get throttled at some point. But $600, the controller, the Kishi is $100 by itself, so that's a $500 Android phone with 5G. It's actually pretty good when you think about it like that. Then I kind of like the idea. You know what I mean? Um, but I already have the Kishi, which doesn't have fit my new phone, unfortunately. But it fits my old phone, who has 5G and doesn't get as many calls because it's the one that my daughter uses. So right, for me, this is doesn't sound appealing. But like Maker mentioned earlier, if it's time for him to get a new phone, he can just use that as a phone, get it for $600 with the free Kishi. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Yeah. So for those of you guys who are interested, there it is. I'm not gonna go over the specs because I'm not really that interested. 5 months with free off. Okay, hold on. I'll read this part. Verizon does though offer the device at just $10 a month for 36 months. That's 360, or as low as $5 a month with special offers. Okay, so that's not bad. If you need a new phone and you're a hardcore gamer, you will need that 5G for cloud gaming. That's actually not that bad. You know what I mean? Uh, let's see, Mr. I'm just waiting for March 3rd. GameSpot. What happens March 3rd? I'm so far behind. Mr. On March 3rd, the rumbling begins. It's just, I like how Kai is adding mystery to like the. I like that. See, that's why you guys need to watch Kai. All right, if you type exclamation mark Kai, exclamation mark KY, it'll her link will pop up, and you can go subscribe to her channel. She's very entertaining, very very valley girl. I know Ragnarok comes next month, so I'm super excited. Wow, I still need to catch up on AOT with. We'll start tomorrow. What's AOT? Oh, Attack of the Titans. There we go. See, I'm cool. I'm in. I'm hip. I'm happening. You know, I'm not a jive turkey. Whatever that means. I don't know. Ragnarok comes next month to what? Or did I miss the joke? Yeah, I don't. Ragnarok, the God of War. That one's out already, huh? You should try the Steam Deck. Yeah, I would if it was cheaper. 350 is a good deal, but it's for me, and I know some people are gonna get upset, probably Maker. To me, this is good enough. You know what I mean? Because that's how much I play it. Which is funny because one of the biggest reasons why I like Stadia is because it was so mobile. I can play on my desktop, my laptop, my phone. Um, and then I do play it on my phone a lot, but I don't want to carry the Switch and my phone all the time. You know what I mean? Now imagine carrying the Steam Deck. So if I get a Steam Deck, that means that's not gonna get used. It's just gonna sit there and collect dust, and then I gotta carry the Steam Deck for to drop off the girls to their swimming or whatever. It's just too much. And then I showed you guys my AR glasses. It's the same size as my phone. So I don't. It's just I get it. It's impressive, and if I was hardcore, I would definitely buy it. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense for me right now. It's anime, but extremely good. Basically, the gods want to end humanity, but if humans defeat the gods, we'll be able to remain on Earth. I like that the Edge has better specs than the G Cloud, so it can play mobile games well too. Yeah, and you can just take off the Kishi and just use it as a phone, or put a Bluetooth on there and still make phone calls. Well, actually, can you make phone calls? I just thought about that. because it has 5G. But does that mean does it get its own number? It has to, right? It has to. Yeah. If it has 5G, it has to have a phone number. This has a phone number because it's its own account. It has to. Uh, Kai stole Holtz from me and many others. Yeah, Holtz is always in Kai's stream now. I thought Jive Turkeys were cool. Is it cool? I don't know. Is it Jive Turkey? He's a Jive Turkey. You're a Jive Turkey. Is that a compliment or an insult? I don't even know. I know you don't know Kai because you're still a baby. We gotta ask the OGs. We gotta ask Rock and them, Rock and Michelle. They're only a few years older than me, and I'm over there calling them OGs. Such a hipster. Hipster is a new thing, right? I heard you on that. OMG, if y'all see Holtz, tell him I'm looking for him. I need to help fighting that 7-star Pokemon raid. Oh, okay. Does he jump in with you? I haven't seen him jump in yet. Kai the Kunuichi, I'll message him now. I don't think it has telephony a telephone, but they still sting you for mobile data. Yeah, but then if you get a hotspot, like a little squared hotspot, it still has a phone number registered to it. So I wonder if you just I guess yeah, I wonder. I wonder what. Yeah, it's one of those things, man. I'm not sure you can make phone calls, but it does have mobile line associated with it. Yeah, so it has to have a mobile line, and then you probably just have to install like some kind of a calling app, and everybody's stream, but his own or mine. Yeah, yeah. Wait, wasn't Holtz like a main a main guy in your show? I haven't. He wasn't there yesterday, right? Yeah. I don't think I saw him there yesterday. Get 2 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for 70% off right now at just $9. You have to be a new subscriber to take advantage of this deal, but the $21 discount here makes it worth it. Wait, 2 months? 15, 30. Okay, yeah. Okay. Calling all gamers, this deal is for you. If you regularly play Xbox or Windows PC games and want to expand your experience, consider grabbing the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. It's typically $15 a month, but right now you can get 2 months for just $9. I like the $1 a month for a month. No, was it? I think it was $1 for 3 months or something. I forget already. I like when I look over at my wife and she's just no, I'm talking to them. When I look over, she's smiling. She's smiling because she's always watching like some comedian, Japanese comedian. I look over, she's just like this. I pretend that she's listening to me and I'm making her laugh. No, so I'm gonna take one of these phones that I just showed you guys. So this is an unlocked phone. It's cracked already. Like you can't. It has a screen protector, so you can't see the cracks, but it's cracked. It still works. So I'm gonna take this one, and then as soon as I get to Thailand, I'm gonna get a SIM card. So I don't even know if my actual phone and this brand new watch that I just got. I know this one's gonna work through Bluetooth, but it has a line associated to it, so it might not work because of that. But yeah, as soon as I get there, I'm gonna have to get so I'm gonna get a SIM card for my phone, and my boss, my main boss, the owner of the company, wants because I'm like the nerd, I'm like the tech guy in our company. I know, I know, you know, I don't know why, but um, so he wants me to get a SIM card so we can have a hotspot internet, like a internet, and then we can share it, and then they're gonna reimburse me later. DLSS 3 delivers ultimate boost in latest game updates on GeForce Now. Can somebody explain? I think Maker can explain DLSS. I've heard everybody. talking about it. And even though I just said I'm the tech guy in the company, I still don't get it. GeForce Now RTX 4080 supports pods, are rolling out now, bringing RTX 4080 class performance and features to Ultimate members, including support for NVIDIA's Ada Lovelace GPU architecture technologies like NVIDIA DLSS 3. This GFN Thursday brings updates to the to some of the GeForce Now hottest games. Okay, but what's DLSS again? NVIDIA DLSS has revolutionized graphics rendering using AI and GeForce RTX Tensor cores to boost frame rates while delivering crisp, high-quality images that rival native resolution. Powered by the new hardware capabilities of the Ada Lovelace DLSS 3 generates entirely new high-quality frames rather than just pixels. It combines DLSS super resolution technology and DLSS frame generation to reconstruct 7/8 of the displayed pixels, accelerating performance. DLSS 3 games are backwards compatible with DLSS 2 technology. When developers integrate DLSS 3, 2, and 1, super resolution is supported by default. Additionally, integration of DLSS 3 includes NVIDIA Reflex, reducing system latency for all GeForce RTX users and making games more responsive. They say even better than Xbox, like actual hard or where Xbox is in front of you. Local hardware, I guess they call it. Support for DLSS 3 is growing, and soon GeForce Now Ultimate members can experience this technology in new updates to Hitman World of Assassination and Marvel's Midnight Sun. Isn't Midnight Sun a card game? Deadpool. All right. So for those those geeks out there, that's good news for you guys. I don't know what half that stuff meant. If I'm being honest, but he was struggling to turn up early 8 p.m. It's early for him. He's living in the wrong country, so he dropped out. 8 p.m. is early for him. How is that? 8 p.m. is early. Oh, because he's always in Cowboy show, sometimes for hours. So if Cowboy starts at around I think 11 a.m. for me, so that's 9 p.m. for him. Oh, wait, what? I'm not sure if I understand. DLSS is AI upscaling. Oh, okay. So if you got 1080, it'll upscale you to 4K. The AI takes a lower resolution image and fills in the missing pixels to make it closer to an accurate higher resolution image. I got you. There's something like that in photography. Um, I guess sharpening. No, that's another one. What is it called? Yeah. I know what it is now. Basically, it's three features mainly adding frames. So if you choose to stream at 1440, it will boost it to make it look closer to 4K, etc. Gotcha. I say frames, but as Maker says, it's actually pixels, but frames is easier to visualize. When do you go to Thailand? Did you share that with us? Yeah. Actually, I had to go to the airport today so we can show our passport. For whatever reason, they had trouble. Uh, um, they had trouble um, confirming our flights. I don't know why. So I had to go to the airport today, and yeah, so I fly February 15th, February 14th, Valentine's Day. I get there on the 15th, and then I come back a whole month later, March 15th. So this is funny too. I leave Thailand March 15th at around 10 a.m. and then I get to Hawaii March 15th at around 9 a.m. Think about that. So I leave, and I know, when you think about it, actually, it makes sense, but it's when you see it on paper, it's weird. You fly, you leave March you know, you leave at 10 a.m., but then you land on the same day an hour earlier. It's like traveling in time. And then the very next day, March 16th, we'll fly to Vancouver, Canada for a week with the family. So it's gonna be a lot of traveling, ergo the AR glasses. It helps with frames because the game is playing at a lower resolution, but DLSS makes it look like a. Oh, I get it. So because it doesn't have to render, because the GPU doesn't have to render the 1080 frame. Yeah, I wonder if that. Yeah, I wonder how that works. You know what I mean? I get that part, that that the game is working at 1080, but then the graphics card still has to upgrade. So I wonder if it makes up for the difference. If the game was, I guess it makes the game easier. I mean, it makes the game work less, but the GPU work more, right? Something like that. I'm curious on how much English they speak in Thailand and what he'll do for the month there. I'm just gonna be helping with some of the ranges. So like the army's going over there to do some training exercises with the Thai army. They do it every year, and so they have certain missions they got to run, like with trucks, moving trucks and stuff like that. So they have certain missions, and we're just providing the target. So we got to make sure that they have something to shoot at, and then after they're done shooting, we got to pick it up and police it up and make sure that it's not all destroyed. And so that's with cream. Um, so yeah, so that's all I'll be doing for the whole month. The whole month, just prepping for them. Setting up the targets, and then once they're done shooting, pick them up and we come back. But they're there for a while, so and there's gonna be a lot of people. I don't know how many thousands of people are gonna be there from the U.S. So there's gonna be a lot of English speakers and people that, a lot of the Thai local workers are probably gonna get vetted so that they can supply services for us. So I don't know how it's gonna be. I'm gonna vlog it. So if you guys are interested in that, I gotta catch up on my videos. But at some point, I'm gonna start vlogging, editing my vlogs again, and you'll be able to see all of those. I'm about 3 years behind. Wait, when did I stop vlogging? I think I stopped uh my videos like summer 2020. Yeah, I think because we did my daughter's birthday. Yeah, I think summer 2020. So 2.5 years behind. So I gotta catch up. But I haven't been shooting that much video. So I'll probably end up doing like 3 or 4 vlogs just to catch up, and then I'll do more consistently. So we'll see. Holtz, what I mean is he eats dinner late and sleeps it in etc. Oh, so he's essentially time shifted to U.S. time. I wrong country. He struggles to meet 8 p.m. each week. All good. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Like that's what I was saying about your clock, Mr. Urban World. You just gotta, like, sometimes I'm waking up at 7 o'clock every day to, 7:30 ish. My girls wake me up so I can take them to school. And then some random weekend I gotta wake up at like 4 in the morning so I can go do my army training. As you can see, that's why I shaved. And so it's like, oh my gosh. So then I do 4 days at a time. So I wake up 4 days back to back at 4 a.m. And then on the next work day, I wake up at 4 and I'm like, man, I still got 3 hours. What am I doing? So you just gotta work on your clock. Question for you gamers. I've seen people saying they're progging in a game context. What does that mean? I've seen people saying they're progressing in a game. Progressing, maybe? I don't know. I never heard that before. Is it progressing as in trying to progress your character? Would love to see some of the food. Oh man, that's the most exciting. My wife is jealous because I know she knows I'm gonna be eating really good food. I mean, Thai food is probably, obviously besides Mexican and Japanese, it's up there, man. It's definitely up there. It makes me hungry just thinking about it. Let's see. The new Xbox app updates comes with a neat sidebar upgrade. What does it do? We're aware that Xbox app users felt that the software hasn't been updated or modernized, and it just makes me sad reading this because the day after or the day of the announcement, they dropped this new GUI for the Stadia, and it's like, oh man, imagine the guy that worked on that, or the team that worked on that, modernizing in any way, shape, or form for quite a while. On that note, the time has finally come for another Xbox app update on Windows PC, so you can rest assured that your players have been. I don't even use the app because I can't use other controllers with the app, so I just go. I have it installed. I don't use it. I go from the website because the website allows me to use Stadia controllers, but the app doesn't. Okay. Speaking of, right on time, man. It's like on cue. It's like I planned it, which I did. I did. It's all planned. It's very professional here, guys. So this was all part of the plan. So how to repurpose your Google Stadia controller as a Bluetooth gamepad. So I did it to all my controllers. So right there, one, two, three, each color, and then white, and they're all Bluetooth enabled now. I do have this brand new one, right? That's so weird, man. Like that's so weird. Like I want to do it like this. You guys ever do this before? Where you go like this, and then you're basically confuse your brain. So you go like this. You put your hands right in front of you, and then just pick a finger. Just pick a finger, and you're like, okay, middle finger, this one, and you try to move it. And I'm pretty good at it, but you try to you get somebody to do that, and then without touching it, you're like, move that finger, and then they can't do it. They have to like focus extra hard. It's a nice little prank to do to kids. Kids get freaked out. I have a little video somewhere in one of my vlogs where the girl who works in Google, she was like 5 or 6 years old, and I got her to do that, and I was like, move that finger, and then move the opposite finger. I'll move that finger, and she moved the opposite finger, and we started laughing. She's like, it's not funny. It freaks them out, man. So try that. Anyways, why did I get into that rant? Oh yeah, yeah, because I was pointing at the thing. Yeah, so I have a brand new one, and I'm like, man, I'm just gonna leave it wrapped up. Even if that app, uh, the ability to, why wouldn't? I wonder why they made it a server thing. Why didn't they just drop like executable that you can launch so you don't have to put a time limit on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, there's crates of those controllers somewhere that once that app goes away, you're only going to be able to use them wired. But anyways, this I just clicked on this to remind you guys that I mean you still have a whole year, but if you have those Stadia controllers, man, they work pretty good actually on Bluetooth. I was kind of worried a little bit because they didn't emphasize the capabilities of Bluetooth for the whole entire time. We weren't even sure if they had Bluetooth. I think for most of us, and so make sure you guys convert your Stadia controllers so that you can use the Bluetooth, and then they're not just sitting there collecting dust. I gotta talk to the people that I gave the other uh Premier editions so they can upgrade it because I don't think they know. They're good friends, so okay. So here we go. Did I miss anything? What happened? I think you pressed the wrong button. Wait. Huh? Would love to see the food. What happened? What happened? Can you guys hear me and everything? Press the wrong button. Rock, can you type something? Type now, Rock. Hello. Oh, what happened? Did you get kicked? Oh, I see. Kai. Oh, Kai. Kai. Oh, that's funny. Was unhidden by Mr. Urban World. There you go. It's okay. Here we go. Uh, dun, dun. Here. Who else we got here? Doo, doo. Okay. Kai, I think Kai pushed the button by accident. Yeah. Did we miss any of your messages? View deleted. Oh, okay. I saw those. Okay, you can still see them on my screen over here. All right. Yeah, accidents happen. You know. Let's see. Oh, we were in your pocket. Okay. You sure you're not sipping on that zizzerp over there, Kai? You know, the last hour of work. Turtle Beach Atom Game Pass. Turn your Android smartphone into a Switch at 75. That's a good deal. 75. That's $25 cheaper than the Kishi. And I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about the square design, but I like the bulkiness of it, and the fact that you have different colors. I wouldn't choose the red one. Probably the middle green one. Uh, but that looks pretty good. Again, though, I wish somebody did a Kishi, one of these devices with both thumbsticks on the bottom, like the Stadia PlayStation layout. You know what I mean? Um, I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Amazon now offers the Turtle Beach Atom mobile controller for Android smartphones at $74.95 shipped. Hold on, I gotta check it out, man. Okay. I wonder if it'll fit my phone. Oopsie. That looks really good. Hmm. Yeah, because my Kishi doesn't fit my phone now. And it looks like it's flat down here, so it should be able to go past it. I want to see it on a. Oh, it's separated though. Does that mean it's Bluetooth? Yeah, I don't. I mean, I guess Bluetooth is good. Oh, look how it goes together. Ooh, I like that. I like that. So Type C, and it looks like it can get extended. I want to see somebody. I want to see with like a bigger phone on there. See how if you have a bigger phone, it looks like it can go up like that. What keeps it from sliding out though? That looks really good. Okay. Oh, it is Bluetooth, so you gotta charge it. I mean, I'm kind of okay with Bluetooth. I do feel like it adds latency a little bit, but there's some games that I can't play. Even when I had the Kishi and my phone fit, I can't play it with when it's connected. Like uh, Call of Duty Mobile, it only works with Bluetooth. And actually, it didn't even work with my Stadia controller on Bluetooth. It only works with the Xbox for some reason. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I like the bulkiness. It feels like I can grab, like I would be able to grab on it and be comfortable. How's the triggers? The triggers they're not bad. They're not too tiny. You know what I mean? I like this color. Let me go ahead and oh, I'm actually on incognito mode. Cloud gaming on Android mobile devices with compact. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna put that over here for later. I might get it. I'm not sure. That looks good. What kind of colors do they have? The yellow and the red. I'm not a big red fan. Okay, that's pretty good. What do you guys think about those? $75 is a pretty good deal. Oh, the regular price is $100. Oh, okay. So this they're standard. They're on sale basically. Yeah, it looks like they're on sale. Hmm. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get them. Let's throw it away. I'm gonna come back and the house is gonna be empty with just the controllers in the middle of the floor. Let's see. It's 90 in the UK, so oh yeah, that's expensive. So yeah, the regular price is 100. That's includes 20% tax and shipping, mind you. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I have Amazon Prime, so it should be free shipping. But yeah, I kind of like that. That's not bad. What do you guys think? Like I said, I need something bulky because my hands are too big. Okay. Xbox Game Pass saw new highs for cloud gaming over the last quarter. How? Microsoft Xbox Game Pass has proven itself to be a hit with new figures from the company offering. Oh, that's just Game Pass though. Some insight into further growth. Yeah, I mean, I expect Game Pass to be good. I thought it was cloud. I thought it was cloud related, so never mind. Far Cry 7 setting and standalone Far Cry multiplayer game details leaked. Standalone multiplayer. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Unless it's another one of those freaking articles that baits you. After the last Far Cry 6, which was released in 2021, the series has been in silence for a while. However, new information that has leaked now shows that Ubisoft is already working on Far Cry 7 and a standalone version of Far Cry multiplayer. Check out the complete details. I mean, I'm gonna assume that they're gonna try to milk this, free to play, um, microtransaction business plan as much as possible. You know what I mean? Because I guarantee you, every game publisher is trying to uh, recreate the success of Fortnite. You know what I mean? Or Call of Duty. You know, games that are free but are making insane amounts of money. You know what I mean? I wonder what I wonder the comparisons of a game that is specifically, you buy it, you might be have some DLC, but that's it. You only have those transactions. How do those games compare? Like, let's say Animal Crossing, they had the main game, and then they had one DLC that you bought, so 60 plus 30, $90. $90. Hold on. And I'm pretty sure it sold over 30 million. Animal Crossing New Horizon. But then I'm sure not everybody bought the DLC, so net sales. Da, 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 da. How many copies did Animal Crossing? 40 million. So 40. Where's my little calculator here? So 40 times, what was it? $60 game. So 2.4 billion, right? 2.4 billion, not counting the DLC. You know, how many people would buy the DLC? Because the people were addicted to that game. Let's say 3 billion. How much is Fortnite's total? Fortnite total sales. I mean, it's been around since 2017, so oh my god. Holy jeez. 5, 8, 9, 14, 15, 20 billion. Yeah. That's what they want, man. It's all about that money. I'm here too, trying to leave work. Don't drink and drive, right, Kai? I think 40 million it's insane for one title. Yeah. I think the only other one that beats it is Minecraft, right? Minecraft total sales. Uh, yeah. Look at that. Oh my god. Only 200 million more. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. And is Minecraft a microtransaction type game? I mean, it's basically the game that brought me back to gaming, Animal Crossing. You know what I mean? It's the game that got me started streaming. Is it? No, I think I did some Stadia streams first. So I started streaming the market. I was doing day trading. The market was just terrible because I fell asleep half of the time. Uh, I double dog dare you guys to find the stream where I fell asleep for over 45 minutes when I was supposed to be looking at the market. It's hilarious, man. I left it up just because it's the funniest thing to me. But I thought in April I started doing games because of Stadia, and then in September, October. October or November. I think it was October. I started streaming Animal Crossing, and then Michelle jumped in on my first or second stream. Right, Michelle? Michelle's been with me since, yeah, since like October, November 2001. No, 2000, not 2001, 2021. No, 2020. Yeah, 2020. Wow, over 2 years. Oh my gosh, Michelle. We're BFFs. And then actually Kai didn't come didn't take too long after that. It didn't take too long before Kai showed up. I always confuse Kai with what's that girl from Jersey? She had purple hair too. I think she had purple or pink hair. Melanie. Yeah, a long time ago. I think her name was Melanie. Animal Crossing also is made by a much smaller team than Fortnite, so that return is pretty high. Yeah. I mean, it was just a phenomenon, man. I remember going 8 hours a day for like a week straight. I remember going to my military training, bringing the Switch, and then right before, after a long day of, training and shooting and running around and going up hills and down hills and being wet. I remember being in my little hooch in my little tent, and then just being like, okay, I gotta get 10 minutes in. I remember. I remember that actually. Yeah, because it was they canceled the regular annual training because of the pandemic, and then they had to pay us. They had to give us those 2 weeks, and so they figured out a way, and we ended up doing the 2 weeks here in Oahu, and I think I was in charge of ammunition, and I think the first half I was in charge of the ammunition, so getting everybody the ammo that they needed, and then the second half was uh, I was managing the rotations through the course through the lanes they were shooting at. And I remember after, because you're standing there all day getting all these guys to go through. They gotta go dry with no ammo, and then they gotta go with blank ammo, and they gotta go with live ammo, and it's like little small teams of 4 or 5, and this 100 and something of us is just like going all day. And I remember being super tired, going into my hooch in the middle of the woods, out in the open sky, and then being, I gotta give me my 10 minutes in. I gotta go do my dailies. That's what it was. I had to go do my dailies. So I had to go hit the rocks. What else, Michelle and Kai? I forget. I had to go hit the rocks. I had to go find the money tree. Do you remember the dailies for Animal Crossing, maybe? So I'm not paying attention. What else? What were the dailies? You had to look for you had to make the whatever the item of the day was. You have to go look for the resources so you can make it and sell it. I think I was already doing turnips at that point, so I had to check the turnip price and log it down. I had to go talk to all the villagers. I had to go find the was there a recipe? Was there a recipe thing? Yeah, the gifts for the villagers to try to get their photo. And then what do you find at the beach? Oh, the bottle. There it is. So I had to go get the bottle. And then if you had any visitors, you had to go interact with the visitors. Water the flowers. I don't know if I watered the flowers maybe I did. I don't know if it was my dailies. Yeah. That was fun, man. I kind of want to play it again. That was pretty cool. I thankfully I recorded almost everything through my stream. Not at that point, not the addicted, like when I was at the peak of my addiction. Uh, but a lot of the stuff afterwards, especially when we started doing like the group events and everything, that was fun too. Yeah. What's the NPC? But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. And then yeah, that was fun. I liked it. Uh, Interestingly, these projects are said to have originally been launched as a single game by longtime Far Cry producer Dan Hay, but split up with Hay's transition to Blizzard. It is also reported that Ubisoft Montreal has intense participation in both projects. With Far Cry 7, I like Far Cry. That's why I keep going. I want to keep reading this. With Far Cry 7, some important changes will come, among them permanent death and the backpack system draw attention. It is also claimed that the game will take place in the wilderness of Alaska. Ooh, that sounds kind of cool. We can say that Alaska rumors actually date back to 2015. However, it is said that there will be a chance in the game engine. It is rumored that Far Cry exists Dunia game engine will be replaced by the Division 2 as Snowdrop, which is used in Ubisoft's upcoming open world Star Wars game. The insiders also have something to tell about the multiplayer project. It is noted that the Project Maverick is an action game with loot, which takes place in Alaska. The game has contracts, loot chests, extraction zones, and more. It is worth noting that according to insiders, hold on. Whew. No, no, I wanted it. I wanted that one. To clear my nose. Developers have changed the concept of the Project Maverick project several times in recent years. For now, there is not much information about the story of the game and the new elements it will offer, because there's actually a long time before the game will release. Although the Alaskan environment and open world look good on paper, sources state that Far Cry 7 and its multiplayer version will be released in the second half of 2025. So I wonder if it's going to be mostly like snow. That'd be kind of cool. What game was I playing that had a bunch of snow in it? Ooh, not a lot of snow, but it was 7 Days to Die. That one's pretty cool. And later rock. On that note, I need to shoot off. I have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Yeah, you too, Rock. Appreciate you stopping by, man. I'll let you know if you win. To be honest, I watch more of your streams than most creators I sub to, and I sub to a lot. I love your authenticity, insight, and engagement. Oh, thanks, Rock. Appreciate it. I'm just copying you, man. I'm just copying you, and I think I've mentioned it before, even if you might be gone, but I think I mentioned it before. But I remember watching you. Let's see if I can remember this, because it wasn't really that long ago. I mean, I remember all that Animal Crossing stuff. I remember watching your streams because you kept popping up on my thing, on my recommendation thing, because of Stadia. I just kept looking for Stadia stuff, and then I remember watching, came across your show, Tuesday show, and I started watching that. But back then, I didn't watch streams. I would stream, but I didn't watch streamers, and so I wasn't comfortable like typing and talking and all that. So I was just watching it, and then I saw, so it was SPG, you and John, and then I saw them on your show, so I went to their website. This is how you know collaboration works. So I found you through recommendations. I saw your show. I went and I subbed to all four, all three of them, all four of you guys, right? So I remember I went to a Ray's stream, Ray's channel subbed, SPG subbed, John subbed, and then I think because Ray's time, like right now, I'm basically on Ray's time slot. I just went over it. So every time that I would come get to my computer to play games, that was when Ray would be playing, right? I would stream in the morning because we were still in for the pandemic, but I would play by myself at night right around that time because it's dinner time. It was right after dinner time. Anyways, he started playing. He was playing PUBG, and I heard Doc playing, and I heard I think Maker was in there, and Windstar was in there, and I could probably go back to that stream. And they were playing, and then their name was came up, so I just added everybody. I just added everybody to my Stadia account, and I remember everybody saying, "Oh, somebody just sent me a friend request. Somebody named," and I changed my name in the middle of that too. So Oh, somebody named Primo uh just sent me a friend request. Oh, me too. Oh, yeah, me too. Oh, I guess he just sent everybody a friend request. And then the next week, uh, I got the guts or the uh, I was brave enough to be like, "Can I jump in?" Because he was by himself. So in the beginning, you start by himself, and then eventually people would jump in, and by the end, he's got everybody playing. And so I got in there right when he started. So I'm like, "Can I jump in?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah, jump in," and boom, magic. And then I just started watching everybody stream just from your show. I'm 100% sure it's your show. I saw John a few times, but I'm 100% sure it was your show first before John. I remember that I saw John. The only time I saw John was when the tattoo thing, when he posted his tattoo, and he was in some articles here and there, and it came up because of Stadia. But I don't think I went to the channel and subbed until I saw him on your show. I'm pretty sure that. I'm an old man already, so I might have everything flipped. But I'm usually pretty good at those things. What's next with Netflix games? So this one, I just kind of want to see because they're not really. I guess they're cloud games, but the one game that I played was a trivia game, and I can't stream it, so I kind of just I wasn't that interested. Golden Goose. Of course, the public appreciates, doesn't. What was it? Mm, yeah, I'm kind of running long, so I don't know if it's worth going through this one. So I think I'm just leave it there and read it after. And then what was which cloud gaming service works on Google TV and Android TV? So I do have a Google TV and a Chromecast Ultra. Oh, this is by Nexus Ben Shun, who he got in a little bit of trouble with the hardcore Stadia fans back in the day. Vita Shield TV in 4K, Boosteroid, Black Knot. I was watching your show when you mentioned the that tip that man cloud dosage I mentioned, and then it's said to like pull your Google TV out of the closer to your router, something like that. And then I realized that when I played GFN on Google TV with the Bluetooth controller, it was inside the cabinet, and I was having trouble. So before I forget, I need to take that Google TV and hook it up outside so that the Bluetooth signal doesn't get messed up. But yeah, I'm not gonna read through that. I want to go through the raffle. Cloud gaming optimization gets boost with partnership. TST has partnered with Radeon Arc, a cloud infrastructure provider, together with WT Fast, an online gaming optimization company that helps customers achieve high performance online gaming on PC and Android platforms. Radeon Arc will elevate GT Fast's current offerings to its vast base of service providers, as well as utilizing its patented GPU Edge technology to bolster the private gaming network. Is this in the US? Borneo Bulletin. Oh, Brunei. No way. The independent newspaper in Brunei. Oh, that's funny. I might be going to Brunei in the summer. Okay. Yeah, this seems like it doesn't really apply to the US because of all the technology that Amazon Luna has, xCloud, Xbox, GFN. So I think this is just specific to the developing countries. All right, but I think that's enough. I think I milked that enough. We're 2 hours, 12 minutes. Um, let me catch up with chat real quick while I set this thing up. And so Geek is still a member, Rock stays, and Mr. Urban. Well, I'm gonna take you guys off so I can just copy and paste from the thing. Geek, and then Rock, and then Michelle. Let me know if you want the games. Once I clear those 3 wins you got, then I can add you again. Let's see. Thanks, Rock, for stopping by. Appreciate it. And I'm going. Have a great one, folks. All right, bye, Rock. Thank you, thank you. Ron's still here. Ron, anybody want to? Oh, see, I just said I'm not gonna single people out. That's the word I was looking for. I wasn't gonna single people out. Dang, Freddy Krueger Ron is still awake. Amazon Ron, man. All right. So thanks everybody for being here. Let me do the raffle. In case you're wondering which games I'm raffling off, they're in the description below. There's 2 tabs. The first tab is the game list. If it's red, it's already taken. If it's blue, it's available. As soon as somebody tells me the name and I can get to my files, I'll turn it red. So if it's red, it's not available. Anything else, you don't have to ask. I'll take this one if it's still available, because if it's blue when you look at it, it's still available. All right, so we got it's a live document basically. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 names. Control copy. We're gonna drop all these names on here, and we'll take these ones off. Okay, so Rock's on there twice. I think for some reason it's not working on Twitch. So let me test it. Raffle, because you can also get an additional entry there, but it hasn't been working, and I don't know how to fix it because it works on YouTube. Do I have to do something different for Twitch? I need 1 more follower on Twitch to hit 50. So if you guys haven't followed me on Twitch, I just need 1 more to hit that 50, and that should make me that should make it so that actually no, I still need, the most important number is an average of 3 viewers. But if anybody hasn't followed me on Twitch, go ahead and I think if you type in Twitch, does it pop up? I don't remember. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But anyways, there's the links on the channel, so check it out if you have a chance. All right, so we got the names in there: Lo-Fi, Mugen, Rock, Sanchez, and Mister. Okay, we're gonna end it already. Stop the clones. Cancel it. It says cancel because I'm not using the Streamlabs one. All right, so that's it, everybody. Good luck. Hopefully you guys win and get the game you want. Drums, please. I need to do some cool music like Rock does. Bam, Rock again. And Rock's the luckiest guy. So we're gonna spin it 1 more time. Hide. And so Rock, and we do 1 more. Watch it be Rock again. Bet money. Bet money's gonna be Rock. The 2 members. All right. So that's how it is, guys. We got the 2 members winning. It's not set up, I promise. So we're gonna hide that, and you know what? I'm feeling generous. Yeah. Same here. I'm feeling generous. We can do another one. Okay, we can do another one, and because I'm just feeling generous. Here we go. Who's gonna win this one? Mugen, all the luckiest people. All right, so we got 3 winners. I'll leave this one up so I don't forget. So Rock and Geek. And so make sure if you're on Discord, send me a message. There's the list in the description. Let me know which game you want, and I'll send you the code. And again, if it's blue, it's available. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. I'll probably stream tomorrow. I don't have anything until hey, no seas la tosa. She's like, I don't understand how she doesn't. She knows I'm talking on the microphone, and she has this noise-making machine next to me. Yeah. Oh, okay, I thought she was going to start crying or something. All right, everybody, congratulations. Let me know which game you want. Appreciate you guys being here. Before I let you guys go, I'm trying to build a habit of rating people. I used to do it all the time when I was streaming during the day because there's a bunch of people streaming. But because, yeah, like right now, there's nobody. I wonder what happens if I just go, you know what? I've only been rating to the people that I'm sub to, but let's try something new. Let's go with Let's go with how do you find who's live? Original subscription shorts. Let's put cloud gaming, and then we're gonna hit filter, and we're gonna hit live, and that's me. And we got somebody named Cloud Gaming in South Africa. Oh, it's only 3 people. And then Valorant Live, chilling. Let's see how the South African guy, if he's speaking English. They speak English in South Africa, right? Oh, I don't think he's talking. Nvidia GeForce Now Total Warhammer in South Africa. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna rate him anyways. If you guys want to go up there, hit that like button for him. He's got 1 viewer right now, which is probably his cell phone monitoring the stream. So let's see. Since I got a few people in here, actually we're dropping. Give me 1 second. I need to be faster at this. I should have had a process for it. Oh, never mind. I can't rate them. It's okay. All right, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, if not Monday. And that's it.
Monday.
Bye.